Howdy, howdy. Okay, don't click off. This is actually an ACNH video, don't worry, but we're gonna be building Lurelin Village today. So this is Lurelin Village in Breath of the Wild, and obviously we're not gonna be able to recreate the whole thing in ACNH. I can really only afford to use, I think I counted like one villager house for this, but we're gonna make it work, designers. All right, we're gonna make it work. And yeah, so just a quick little look at kind of what the houses especially look like, I think would be helpful. So there are these round little huts, and they have, you know, the straw roofs and stuff. And so okay, hear me out. The palm tree in the middle, I don't know how we're gonna do that. I really don't know. But yeah, that's that. So they have the palm tree in the middle. It's a round area. They have these kind of slatted shades. It's pretty open. Not a lot going on. Some lanterns, some baskets, you know, things that we don't have in Animal Crossing, but we're gonna make do. But yeah, this is actually my favorite place in Breath of the Wild, I think. I don't know. I love Lurelin. I don't know why. I just do. And yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. So stick around and we'll see kind of how far we can get with this. I don't know. It may not be far, but we will see what we can do. So to start off with, we're going to be doing Octavian's house. And I figured, you know, he looks like an Octorok. I think a lot of people who do Breath of the Wild islands or just Zelda-themed islands pick him because of that. And I figured, you know, his house can go on the beach because he's an octopus. I don't know. I didn't know who else to put. So we're going to be using him. And yeah, I tried to make the house look as much like, you know, the Lurelin houses as possible. There's not really a whole lot you can do because you can't get the house perfectly round. There isn't a lot of like wooden straight up and down siding options like you can see here that it's that, but it's not going to work because it's not round. And I'm sorry, but I think that the roundness of the houses is kind of the defining feature. But anyway, and I picked the little orange fish doorway because in the house that I just showed, there were like some orange fish outside kind of on the porch. But yeah, that is the exterior. Okay, so for the interior, there's no real way to recreate the roundness of the Lurelin houses in Animal Crossing. If there is, awesome, great. I don't know how to do it, all right? So this is just what we're gonna do. Mostly here, I try to focus on recreating that openness, you know, that we saw with the windows with the shades and the, you know, the wide door and everything. Like, it's very open and airy. So that's what we're doing. Okay, here I'm just trying to figure out kind of what would work best for the shades. I know, I think I saw somewhere that somebody did have custom designs for that, like in particular, like literally for the Lurelin house shades, which is awesome, but I'm too lazy to do that. And also I only saw it after I finished this house. Super great, super cool. But yeah, so here I'm just gonna shut up for a minute and you can watch me struggle a lot. Isn't that fun? Don't we love that? Anyway, I'll be back in just a second. Oh, and so with the walls, yeah, it's a lot of wood, but so are the houses in Lurelin, so like it's fine. I do want to say though, as a note, I feel like it would be really nice if you had a version of like this flooring. I think it's the common flooring, I think is what it is. If you, or like maybe, no, actually, I think this might be the old board flooring. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that's what it is. But if you had a version of that, basically as wallpaper, I think that would be cool. Like, would it be kind of disgusting and look like that like basement paneling that was, what was that? I think that was 70s, 80s. I think that would be really cool and useful for a lot of like more medieval type builds. Like anybody who does anything like that, I think it would be awesome. Anyway, am I crazy? Would it just look like that terrible paneling? Probably. But anyway, yeah, I just feel like that would be great. But this is what I ended up using. I know it's not perfect, but it's the closest I can get. I wanted something that was like up and down planks, just because, I don't know, anything else seemed a little weird to me. But yeah. So for the rugs, I did struggle significantly trying to find a rug that matched the one in Lurelin. I mean, because you have that nice round rug that goes around the palm tree in the middle, but there isn't anything that is round and also that size or that color. So the closest thing I found was this shanty rug, mostly just because of the color, honestly, and because it had like a little bit of texture. I don't know. So that is why that is there. I know it doesn't look like the ones in Breath of the Wild, but it's what we had to work with. So for the beds, I looked at, using maybe just like the beach towel or using just anything, flat and low to the ground. But I think these beach chairs, or like spa chairs, whatever they're called, I think those are kind of the best bet for that type of bed because it is low. It has the wooden frame that I think, at least for me, is really visually important. And, the cushions are really kind of simple and flat like the ones in Lurelin. So it's not this thing with a bunch of blankets and pillows. Like, it's just very simple and flat. And to handle the palm tree issue, I just put some pillars in the middle. Is it giving palm tree? No. But I don't know what would. If you have an idea, let me know, because it's gonna bother me the whole time we're working on this island. Like, this is gonna be in the back of my head, this build and that issue, because now it's an issue for me. But if you have any ideas, let me know, because you cannot center anything in this, this house unless it is like 2 tiles. Then it'll look centered, but even then it won't be fully centered. It has to be like 4 tiles to actually be centered in a villager home. And that is something I hate. I tried, I really wanted it to be just one pillar, but it didn't work. Because it's so off center. You can really just tell, see, look at this, absolute frustration and misery. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing this. Because I really, really wanted there to be something in the middle, because to me, that's kind of a staple of those houses, is the palm tree in the middle. It's just a cool idea. So why can't I do it? I don't know. But anyway, so that's why I'm struggling with this, because I really feel like it needs something in the middle. It's a Lurelin house. They have the palm trees in the middle. You gotta have something in the middle of the house. But anyway, this is what we got. I plopped down that rug just to see what it looked like. But yeah, that is what we're doing. And now I'm just kind of moving things around, trying to decide what looks good in the context of that house. Well, I know I can't recreate it fully, and I want it to have a little bit more stuff in it, but yeah. Also, for the beds, I made a custom design real quick that mimics, the ones on the beds in Lurelin. But guess what? The pattern, when you put a custom design on the beach chairs, it's doubled. I don't know why. I don't know why it can't just be one pattern. I don't know. So there wasn't a way to do it to make it look exactly like those beds, but I just made a custom design real quick with the same color, roughly, just to see how that looked, and I just kind of let it sit for a minute so I can eyeball it. Also, there were a bunch of lanterns in those houses, so I just plopped down a couple of lanterns. I know they don't look the same, but again, we're doing what we can. This is just kind of what we're doing. Oh, also, I wanted some kind of food in here, and I thought it would be really, really cool if you could have a seafood paella is in Breath of the Wild. That's a whole quest. But unfortunately, out of all of the recipes that are in Animal Crossing, there isn't a seafood paella, and that is just so specifically irritating to me personally. So that's why that's not there, if you're wondering. I did look, I just couldn't find it. Also, real quick, why are there no baskets in this game? Like, I just want to know. I mean, I know that there's like the steamer basket and there's like the little basket with towels, but why aren't there just plain baskets? I feel like we would use those so much. Why aren't there baskets, Nintendo? I'm asking you personally, answer me. So for the lanterns, there really wasn't a way. I don't know. I didn't totally love how they were, so I tried to kind of fudge it a little bit, and I made a custom design to try and make them look more like lanterns hanging. They don't look like that at all, but you know, it's better than nothing. Okay, the illusion is slightly there. I think I'm just gaslighting myself, but yeah, that's what's going on there. That's why they look like that. Also, ignore that nothing is being done on the back wall. I didn't realize that. Totally forgot about that entire quarter of the room until way later, and then you know what, we're just not gonna worry about it right now. Okay, we're just not gonna worry about it. I am getting back into making videos and building stuff in Animal Crossing. Okay, just cut me a little bit of slack. I don't know. But yeah, that is Octavian's house. So now we're going to be working on this area over here. And I start out by planting just a couple of palm trees. I feel like if you do that, it kind of, at least for me, it gives me kind of an outline of what I'm doing for the area, because I don't ever really know. so yeah, I'm just putting down some palm trees just to get an idea of where everything is kind of gonna go. And yeah. So for the other side of this, I decided to do kind of a knockoff, great value version of Palmore Ruins. I'll put a picture of it on screen right now. But yeah, that is why Stonehenge is on the beach. So yeah, that is our knockoff Palmyra ruins. Like, that's it. You'd think that I'm going to do more to it. I'm not. That's what we end up with. If you have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, it's just Stonehenge, and then I put down those awesome, like, gorgeous codes, and of course they'll be on the website and everything. But yeah, that is what we did. And yeah, I put down a couple of the blue shells because it'd be weird if I didn't. Like, that's one of the quests for Lurelin, is those, like, I think it's the hardy blue shell snail. Like, that's a thing. Like, it'd be weird if I didn't have it. And I also put down a quick little Korak puzzle because it'd be weird if we didn't have at least one in this little area. We're gonna have to sprinkle them throughout the whole island. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and I do have a bunch of gyroids in my storage for Koraks and stuff. I just didn't put one here. I'm going to. Honestly, I forgot, and I didn't remember until literally just now as I'm recording the voiceover. So that'll be there. It's just not there right now. Also, for the shop, this, I'm gonna fix it at some point, I promise. But what we're working with now is just like those stalls, some fish, like containers, and I'm gonna fix it later. I want to make some custom designs for like boko guts and crabs and like all the fish, like the porgies and stuff. I think that'd be fun. I couldn't find any, but at that point I just really wanted to get the video done. So yeah, that's on the list of things to handle later, but I just wanted to kind of get the area kind of sectioned off and like designated as that is the shop space. So yeah, for our final little walkthrough, I'm gonna go around. Over here you have Palmyra ruins, and isn't that fun? Isn't that crazy and detailed and like really like a lot of work has gone into it? Isn't that great? Isn't that amazing? I think so. And then over here you kind of walk into the village a little bit, and you have kind of the fire where the guy is cooking the fish. I steal them all the time. He's great. Then we have like our little cooking pot area with some seating, and yeah, here's one of the houses. We have like the clotheslines outside, some crates, some storage, some tiki torches everywhere, the little blue shell, and then kind of this area which is going to be our shop. But yeah, so for the crates, I made this little custom design that's kind of like the logo that's on all of the crates in that area in Breath of the Wild. It felt weird not having it on them, so I made one real quick. It's not great, it's not super visible, but it's there. Okay, it's something. But yeah, that is what that is. The code will be on the website and everything. I'll get it uploaded and stuff. But yeah, and then back here, I think I really at some point on this island I want to do Kilton's shop. I think back here might be a decent place for it because he does show up in Lurelin, kind of on the beach outside of town. I have to figure out how to do it first. So we will see. That is the plan. But yeah, I hope you like this video and the build. If you don't, that's totally fine. I'm just kind of trying to get back into making videos. I really didn't want to take any time off of making videos because it didn't feel like time off. There was like live stuff going on, and then my internet went out. Kid you not, the tower got destroyed by lightning. So that was super fun and funky fresh, but we should be good now and should be getting back to churning out that sweet content, baby. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more kind of cozy gaming content. We're gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom when it comes out, and all sorts of other fun little cozy games. And of course, we're going to be finishing up this island. It's going to take a while, I think, because I think we are going to do some Tears of the Kingdom builds on this, because why not? But yeah, we're going to be doing this island. I'm going to put out videos that are kind of finishing up Shamrock, the St. Patrick's Day themed island. Yes, it is May, but that's what we're doing. Okay, that's it. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so what if, and hear me out, we made the entrance kind of like Gerudo Town themed. Is that stupid? Because like I don't know what else to do with this area. Like the plaza has this tan color, which would work well with Gerudo Town, I think. And the entrance could kind of make like the front gates and everything. And maybe like Riju's Palace could go next to Resident Services, kind of off to the right. Maybe like if I made another player home. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. So if you're still here and you have any ideas, please let me know. I need all the help I can get. Also, I can't believe we're already so close to Tears of the Kingdom. Holy shit.